You see that? 1 degree. It's a whole 1 degree. What's it feels like? -4. Wonderful. It is, what's today? Tuesday? And I just feel like starting my day by getting in some movement. And for whatever reason, I'm like, let's just go for a walk. Even though it's 1 degree out. Because I feel like for me, it's harder. Once I get started with work, it's harder to like stop the work and like, you know, get some movement done. It's easier to just start the day with some movement. I'm really focusing on getting in, enough steps throughout the day because I otherwise will be super sedentary, especially during the winter. So we're gonna go out for a walk, start our day with some frigid, cold movement. And then, yeah, you guys are gonna spend the day with me. And if you're wondering why we have a mattress like against our wall, it's because I actually did some UGC for a mattress company. And so I got a free mattress, which is the one we've been using. And that one is just like chilling there. I actually bought like a vacuum seal mattress bag. I just haven't done anything with it. So that's why that's there. I'm about to put some Aquaphor on my face because my skin has already been just so dry with the cold winter air. And this is about to save me from like dry, cracked skin. Wow. Got kind of a lot of snow, didn't we, babe? Do you like the snow, my husky boy? Alexander. These are the winter days that are so pretty. Like when you get a fresh coat of snow and the sun is out a little bit. Like this is when people are like, oh, but winter is pretty. When you have days like this. This is not a majority of the time, at least in West Michigan, like majority of the time, at least lately, like I feel like Michigan doesn't get quite as much snow, but majority of the time it is so gloomy and dark and cloudy and there's not this like beautiful fresh blanket of snow. Like this is when I'm like, okay, I get it when people say that winter is pretty when days look like this. This is crazy. There's like no cars out here right now. It's just so quiet and pretty. Like, look at these trees. What? Oh my gosh. I haven't seen a winter day like this in a long time though. So as far as today's to-do list, I'm aiming to get done probably like 4 UGC ads. I would also like to finish my portfolio. So when all of this TikTok ban stuff like started, I was like, okay, like I actually had a portfolio before, but it needed to be updated. So I'm gonna finish that because part of my plan for diversifying this year is obviously like YouTube and my podcast, but I also want to do more brand outreach to get like my own independent either UGC deals or brand partnership deals. So if I have a really strong portfolio just like outlining all of my work that I can easily send to a brand so they can see like, okay, this is what we could expect from her, then that's just going to help hopefully land those deals. So I would like to finish my portfolio today because I did actually have a brand reach out for like a long-term UGC collab. It was Peter Thomas Roth, which is super cool. So I want to get my portfolio over to them and I'll keep you guys updated if that ends up going anywhere. Then one of my online training clients is training for her first Ironman. So I have just like some notes that I need to send over to her specifically regarding like hydration, because that was one of her main questions. This client has run a couple marathons and like half marathons, a few of those things I should say, so she has some knowledge. But as far as like doing an Ironman, it's like that much more intensive training, like endurance training specifically, so I have some things I need to get over to her. I should clean my floors today. My floors need to be cleaned so badly, just with it being winter and like tracking in snow and like, you know, and having a dog. Like the floors always need to be cleaned. So should be able to get that done today. And then I also need to work out. Today is an upper body lift day. Upper body lift day. My lips are like numb. So if I'm talking funny, and I also feel like this is kind of like restricting my jaw movement. So anyways, it's an upper body day today, and then probably gonna have to do some cardio as well. My goals right now, I'm just trying to like do some body recomposition, like, which means decrease my fat tissue, increase my muscle tissue. And for me, that means incorporating a bit of cardio. Big reason why I'm out here getting in some steps, because much of what I do throughout the day is not super active. Like I'm often filming on my phone or sitting at a computer. So getting in some extra steps like this through walking is really helpful for me. And I always take Ollie on an afternoon walk as well. So that usually helps me get in like 2,000 to 3,000 extra steps too. Okay, I just made some breakfast / lunch. We're having an omelet with spinach, 2 eggs, and some egg whites. Dishwasher's going in the background, so it's kind of loud. I have a turkey sausage, blueberries, and then a cinnamon raisin English muffin. This is probably, let me see. Perfect, so this meal is 31 grams of protein. Probably a little bit more than that because I didn't actually track the spinach in the omelet, and I didn't track, well, yeah, that's really it. So the spinach might have even given me like 1 more gram of protein. But regardless, 30 grams of protein per meal is like a really good place to be in. At least for myself personally, and for most people. I've coached a ton of different women from all different backgrounds with different goals, and I can confidently say like aiming for 30 grams of protein per meal is a really good spot to be in. Oh, I also meant to say, I ended up walking for about 40 minutes. I got in about 4,400 steps and 2 miles. So that's a really great start to my day that allows me to like get ahead earlier rather than like trying to catch up later tonight. Okay, bit of a change of plans. I have not done one ad today. I've been just working on my portfolio. I did not think it was going to take me so long because it was already partially done, but just like gathering all the information that needs to go in the portfolio, and like, because I'm putting like my rates on there, I'm putting all of the brands that I've worked with and things like that. So gathering all this information has taken so long, and I'm now at the point where I'm putting the specific video examples that I want on my portfolio so brands can just like click and see like my top performing videos, or like the videos that I personally liked the best. That's the process that I'm at now. But I have been wanting, let's transition to where we are. So I am not going to do any ads today. I still need to go work out. But what I'm going to do right now is to go get a new laptop. So I have not gotten a new laptop like ever. My laptop that I have is still the one that I got like when I graduated high school and was about to go to college. I don't use that anymore. I've been using this one that Brandon got from work in, I think, 2020. Like his job got him a laptop for a Christmas present, which is like, okay. But that's what I have been using for 5 years now. And it's just old. It's not mine. I need something with like a higher processing speed because I can't edit YouTube videos on it because it's just too slow. So we have like a desktop computer that I edit my YouTube videos and just other videos on, but it has like no space, like no gigs of memory really. So I'm like, let me go and get myself a new laptop because obviously it's a business expense. I'm using it for content. So that's what we're going to do. And it's still freezing. Okay, we got the goods. That was like the fastest thing ever. I was tempted to like order it before I got to the store because I didn't want to be just like in the store for hours, but that probably took like 5 minutes literally. So yay, I have a new laptop. I'm so excited. I ended up doing the 14-inch MacBook Pro. I got it in the color black. Oh my gosh. And it's the M4 Pro chip, 24 gigabyte memory, 1 terabyte of storage, okay? If you do any sort of video editing, you know that storage is like always the thing you're kind of struggling with. I think my phone, I have like the 512 gigabyte iPhone, and I paid a bit extra to get a terabyte of storage for this. I'm still gonna use like external hard drives and stuff. I have a specific one that I'm using like for YouTube videos and my podcasts, just so I can like try to keep the storage stuff under control, but I'm so excited. Just trying to get my head right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Ah! Wow. Oh my god. Oh. Take my breath. I'm an idiot. Trying to open it the wrong way. Take my breath away. Wait. Hang on. Nothing. Take my breath. Take my breath away. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, I love the black. I love the black, you guys. It's so pretty. Ooh. Pretty charger. I was gonna say, they better give me a damn block. I don't know how stingy Apple is with the blocks nowadays, so I was like, they better have given me a block, and they did. I just want to play, but I have to go work out. I just want to plug it in so when I come back home, I can start using it. Finish my portfolio. Oh my. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I haven't had a new laptop since 2013, dude. Okay, I gotta go work out. Today is a pull day. It's mostly upper body, but I also do have deadlifts. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of filming. This gym is like, I don't know if it's really the vibe for filming. Like, I don't think they like prohibit it or anything, but I've like never seen anyone else film here, so I'm just like a little nervous to like put up a tripod, but if I can film a little bit of it, that's what I will do. Okay, you guys, that freaking portfolio took so long. I finally finished it. Okay, let me show you. I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. How pathetic. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, this is my cover. I like highlighted just 5 like big name brands up here because, you know, in a way, like your cover page is your hook. So if I send this to a brand, they're like, oh, she's worked with Gatorade, she's worked with Microsoft Shopping, she's worked with Lululemon. Like those will be, that's like the visual hook, you know? So anyway, that's my cover. This is a quick little about me section. I just like said what my age is, how long I've been doing this for, and then like a little bit about me. Like I'm an online fitness coach, I'm a professional dancer. And then this is my past partnerships page. So just to show them everyone who I've ever made like either UGC or branded video for. Then this is my work, which I put all my categories around like that. So I have apparel, fitness, footwear, business services, beauty, health, personal care, and then e-commerce. And then each section that I have my example videos, that's what those categories are, right? So like then they can click on each video and they can watch it. And then for the videos that I had stats for, I put like the views or whatever. If I had the stats, I don't have all the analytics for everything. But here's my health and fitness one. Apparel and footwear, I have 2 pages of because I've done so much footwear. And then e-commerce, so this is like, you know, like things you would buy online. This is Nespresso, Gatorade, Uncommon James, which is a fragrance. This is for Halo Top. This is Belkin, and then FabFitFun. And then business services, so that's, I've done 2 for QuickBooks, Zen Business, that's my Microsoft one, Rocket Money, Visa, and more. So these were just like the rest, like the few videos that I wanted to share with them because I felt like they were still valuable to have on this, but they didn't necessarily fit on the other pages. So this is my Pinterest one, Zenny Optical, Plato's Closet, Cracker Barrel, Zyrtec, and then ClassPass. So this is kind of like my miscellaneous page. And then the last page is just let's work together. So I have my contact info again on there. And then my main social channels, so TikTok, Instagram, and then YouTube, are all linked. And these are clickable, so they can click on them and it will direct them right to my my channels. And then I did put my location, even though like I don't know if it matters that much, but from my research I've seen people say to put your location too. And then I did include just like a few photos because like in the year of 2025 most brands are not necessarily asking for photos, but I wanted to include a few of them just to kind of show them like the quality that I've done before. I don't know. So I just stuck them like a few there. I didn't need like an entire page for photos. So I'm super proud of it and I'm so happy it's done now. And now I can essentially start to pitch myself to brands, or like if a brand reaches out to me and they want to know what my rates are. Oh, I also did make a rate card. So if a brand reaches out and they're like, what are your rates? I can send them my rate card. But then if I'm doing outreach, I can send them my portfolio, see if they want to work with me. And then I usually like when the brand proposes a rate first, because then that kind of gives you an idea of like what their budget might be, because they also might like offer you way more than what your rates are. So yeah, I'm so excited. And this is finally done. Thank God. Okay, it's Friday, January 24th, and today is a big ad day. Like I'm gonna probably try to do like 10 ads today. I have been so tragically unmotivated this week to do ads because I feel like after all the TikTok ban crap, I like hard shifted into doing my portfolio, like diversifying, going over to YouTube, creating my like my price and services sheet. I was gonna call it a media kit, but it's not exactly that. So since I shifted so hard to like all of that, my ads have really slacked this week. So we're gonna try to get a whole bunch done today. And just to provide like a little bit of context of how like the program that I'm in works, you apply for ads and typically you have 7 days in order to create it and get it submitted. So it's like, that's why there's like a big part of it I'm able to kind of make my own schedule a little bit, or like why I have a lot of flexibility with my schedule, is because I have 7 days in order to submit my ad. But then if I like procrastinate everything, then all these deadlines start piling on top of one another. So that's why today is going to be a big ad day. Like, let's get this shit done. Hey, buddy. So when I have big ad days like this, I've found the best system for me is to script everything, then film everything, and then edit everything. So like kind of doing it in batches like that. For whatever reason, that helps me get the most done. Like as opposed to like scripting, filming, editing one ad, and then moving on to the next. Script, film, edit. It's way better for me, and I get like, I'm able to be way more productive if I do it in batches like that. So that's my plan. I typically script in my notes app. So I have 2 phones now. When I upgraded my phone to the iPhone 16, I kept my iPhone 13. So I like didn't do a trade-in because when I am like reading my lines or whatever and like from my scripts, I'll read it off of my extra phone because I'm filming like with my other phone. So I script everything in my notes app, and then I film on my other phone, and like sometimes I'll like have to use this as a prop depending on what the ad is, and then I edit everything on my phone too. Like it's rare if I'm, for UGC at least, it's rare if I'm using like my Sony camera for that. Like sorry, 99% of my UGC stuff is all done on my iPhone. There will be certain ads if I'm like, I think that this one could benefit from being like a higher quality for whatever reason, then I'll use my camera and then I have to edit like on the computer. But most everything is done on my phone. So let's go script like probably like 10 ads, and then we'll film, and then we'll edit, and hopefully I'll be able to get all that done today. It's been a little over 2 hours and I'm finally done scripting. I scripted 5, 10, 11, 12, 14 ads. Will I get all of these done today? Possibly. I was so happy because 2 of them were like, the brand provided the script. So sometimes brands will do that and they like tell you exactly what they want you to say, which honestly makes my job that much easier because I'm like, cool, I just follow this and I have to record myself and then, you know, we're done. But I think most of these will be pretty easy to film. Okay, so I literally just like used my vanity as my desk today, but basically I did all the scripting on my computer and like used my laptop. My phone, this phone right here, I used to like look at the briefs, and then this phone I used like if I needed if I needed to research anything or like look up other videos to like get inspiration, because sometimes like certain brands they want a specific video. So sometimes they will provide reference videos of like kind of what they're looking for, but not always. So sometimes I have to do like some extra research, and it's just helpful to have another phone, since my other phone I'm like using to look at the brief with, so I don't have to like keep going back and forth. So that's where we are right now. It's almost 2:30, which usually around this time is when I have to take Ollie for his afternoon walk. So I think I'm gonna actually just do that, kind of take a break because I've also been sitting here for like over 2 hours. So take him for a walk, and then we will begin filming. And since everything is already scripted, that means filming shouldn't take too long. And then the last part of this process is the editing, which that scripting and editing takes the longest. 2 hours later, and I am still in the same spot. I'm now done filming everything. It is 5:05. So the next step is to get all the editing done. I am planning to go to the gym at 6 though, so I'm going to do as much as I can in the next hour, and then we will see where that lands me. All right, it's 6:07. I told you I was going to the gym at 6. So in that past approximately hour, I was able to get 5 of these edited and submitted. So for total today, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've scripted, filmed, and edited and submitted 9 total. And I have 5 more to go, which I should be able to get done because I did 5 in an hour. So I'll probably be at the gym from like 6 to 7:30, 8-ish. And then I'll probably come home and edit the rest of them so that they're submitted, because I would like to not do any ads over the weekend. So I'd rather just like get them done tonight so I can have Saturday and Sunday off from doing ads, because Sunday is my podcast recording day, and I also want to hang out with my mom at some point this weekend and like take Allie over there to play with Benny. So that's going to be the plan. Today is Sunday, January 26th, and this is going to be the end of this vlog, but I wanted to show you guys my podcasting setup because I'm about to record my podcast for the week, and by the time you guys see this vlog, that podcast episode will be posted. So if you want to go and watch it, it will be linked down in the description box. But basically, I just sit right here on my couch. I have my podcast microphone like kind of coming over. Okay, yeah, so this is not a joke. This is how my podcast microphone is attached. I have our like little bar stool chair with two 20-pound dumbbells on it to weigh it down. What I was doing is I was moving Brandon's desk all the way over here so that I could clamp this on there, but it's just annoying to move. Like this is a lot easier, and this seems to be working. So I'm gonna give that a go this week. And then the podcast mic just like hangs right over the side of the couch. And then I just sit here and record and yap away. And then my camera, let me show you where that is. And then my camera is right there. There's my buddy Ollie. And then I just record my audio right into my laptop. And to be honest, I don't feel like I fully have like audio figured out. Like, I'm just honestly recording it through the voice memo app on my laptop. I was doing it on my phone before because the other laptop would like overheat. So that's how I'm doing it right now, and I don't think the audio sounds that bad. So, but I think you're supposed to like record audio into like an actual like audio program, but I don't know. I'm just not to that step right now, and this is working out fine. So if I ever change the system, I will let you know. But in today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about like things you should know before you decide that you want to train for a marathon. So if you're someone who has considered training for a marathon and you think you could benefit from some kind of little insider tips, as someone who has ran now 3 marathons, that sounds crazy, then go ahead and take a listen, or you can watch it on my YouTube channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things, and I will see you in the next video.